Yesterday? Introduction to graph. I think have you done that completely? All the exercises I told you to go through. See, if you are not attending the classes, then I cannot do anything. So yesterday we have discussed all the questions, and I have given time also to. If you have any doubt, you can ask. हाँ, fan, ठीक है ना? So once again, just go through the chapter. I think you don't have that much issue with the chapter. So first of all, you should know how to make a linear graph. So you have to plot the points and then you have to join them, and you have to see whether it is lying in a straight line or not. If it is lying in a straight line, then it is called as linear graph. And sometimes they may ask, is it passing through origin? Origin is what? Where the point is 0, 0, not x-axis and y-axis. 0, 0 is called as origin. Okay. So if it is passing through that, then it is passing through that origin. Okay. So now these have a question. So suppose if it is, let's take yesterday we had taken the principal and interest. And here it was, let us take 40, 80 and 120. This is your principal and this is your interest. So now for 2,500 rupees, how much interest will be paid? How you are going to do?
Sir, here we will take intervals we will take as we will cut in middle.
Okay. So 2,000 and 3,000 is there. It will be 2,500. With respect to this, you draw a dotted lines. And now you see where it is meeting on y-axis. So it is coming in the middle of 120 and 80. That means it is 100. So you have to show this marking also, and you have to write the answer. So for 2,500 rupees, the interest will be 100 rupees. Okay. So see that line graph, and after line graph, we are having pictograph is not there. It is simple. Pie chart. No, introduction to graph, it is not there. Histogram, and line graph, double line graph, single line graph. Okay, and based on the graph, questions will be there. So go through that all the questions, including examples and including exercise questions. Only few exercises are there. So you can hardly it will take half an hour to go through the question. Okay, you may get around 7 to 9 marks from the chapter. Factorization already we have done so many times.
Profit and also done.
Direct and inverse. So direct and inverse, it is simple.
X1 into
If it is
Y1.
direct, x1 y1 is or inverse, x1 into y1 is equal to
X2 into Y1.
So you have to make the column.
That cross
Two
multiplication
columns
is
you have to
same
make it. Okay.
Yes.
So make the two columns, then you can use these things and find the values of unknown quantities.
Mensuration.
And let us take some questions. So you need to identify whether the question is of direct proportion or inverse proportion. So there is a question. A photograph of bacteria enlarges 50,000 times to attain a length of 5 centimeter as shown in the diagram. What is the actual length of bacteria? So that enlarged 50,000 times to get 5 centimeter. So to attain a length of 5 centimeter as shown in the diagram, what is the actual length? So it is a question of which one? Direct. So if you magnify more and more, the figure will become or material will become bigger and bigger. Okay. So now they are asking you to find the actual length. How you are going to find the actual length? So two things you have to do. One is how many times you are
Let the
doing
actual length be x.
magnification and the length. After magnifying, how much length it is becoming. So these two columns you have to make here. Now, if you are doing 50,000 times magnification, then its length is becoming how much?
5
5
centimeters.
centimeter.
What is the actual?
Now, to find the actual length, what should be your magnification? कितने टाइम मैग्नीफाई करना है?
X.
Then if you find the x, then length we cannot find. No.
Yes.
No, for length.
Both we cannot take it as x. So for actual length, your magnification should be how many times you have to magnify to get the actual length? This length you have to find it here. So you take it as x. And this number they are not given magnification. So to get magnification to get the actual length, what should be your magnification? कितना टाइम मैग्नीफाई करना है एक्चुअल लेंथ लेने के लिए? 5 times. Then you will do 5 times. 10 times if you make. Suppose you imagine. Suppose if you magnify your image 10 times, it will become bigger now.
No, we will do one time only.
We'll do one. For getting actual length, your magnification should be 1. When you are not magnifying, you will get the actual length. So that's why for finding the actual length, you have to take the magnification as 1. If you do 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, you will get a bigger length. Okay. So now it's the question of direct proportion. जितना magnify करोगे उतना बड़ा होता जाएगा. So as you are increasing one quantity, the other quantity is increasing. So which one you have to use? X1 by y1, x2 by y2. This is your x quantity and this is your y. So this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. 50,000 by 5 centimeter is equal to 1 by
10,000.
So x is equal to how much you will get?
1 by 10,000.
1 by 10,000 centimeter. It is there in centimeter.
Yes.
This will also come in centimeter. So how much you will get?
X
Zero
0.0001 centimeter.
0.001 centimeter. Or you can write this as 10 to the power of 4.
Yes, sir.
10 to the power of when you are taking on the upside.
Yes, sir.
It will become 1 into 10 to the power of minus 4 centimeter. 10 to the power of 4 downside will be 10 to the power of 4. When you are taking on the numerator, the power will change to negative. How long will the food last if 10 more people get added? So it is which question?
Inverse.
Inverse. So why it is inverse?
Because sir,
The
there
number
is
of people
How many people
People
would it last?
Okay. So
there is
if,
more people than less days.
okay. So if you increase the number of people, the food will last for less days. So it is a question of
And
inverse
more-
proportion. So make the column. One column will be of
Days and
days, another column will be of
number of
number of
people.
people.
Sir, answer. 4 days.
X Y
30. 50 by X.
Yes.
So first one,
Yes, 4.
20 by
Yes, sir,
6.
4 days.
No,
6
6
days.
by 20
20
people.
people will be there. You can make
Yes, sir.
Yes.
any, okay. You can take the number of people upside. You can take days downside. Both of which will get the same answer.
Yes.
And how many days the food will last? We don't know. We can tell that. And how many people are getting added?
30.
10 are getting added. That means earlier 20 are there.
Plus 10.
Now plus 10. It will be
30.
30.
X1
So this
into
is
1.
your x and this is your y.
X1
Each
into
is
1.
in inverse proportion. X1 into y1 is
Is
equal
equal to
to
X2 into
y2.
Y2. 1 to
6
X3
into 20
is
is equal to
30.
30 into x.
X.
X is equal to how many days?
4 days.
So,
4
4
days.
days. The food will last for 4 days.
So earlier it was asking for 6 days. Now it is
Now 4
asking for
days.
4 days. 3 days.
And sugar crystals.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
So there also, if you take more weight, then more number of crystals will be
Yes,
there.
sir.
And if you take less weight, less number of crystals will be there.
So you get this in 1 mark that MCQ.
Uh, and similarly, map question. So if you represent 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometer on map,
Yes, sir.
then 5 centimeter is equal to how much?
50 kilometers.
50. So it is also direct questions. And similarly, the shadow question.
Yes.
Shadow is also direct or inverse.
Sir, direct.
Direct.
That much is the big side.
Suppose if it is this much length of pole, then it can have this much length of shadow.
Yes.
And if it is smaller pole,
And it will
then
be
it will
small,
have
small side.
Okay. If it is the longer, then it will cause longer shadow, and if it is shorter pole, it will cause shorter shadow. So it is a question of direct proportion. Okay. You do this. Extract travels 40 kilometer in 25 minutes. If the speed remains same, how far can it travel in 5 hours? So it is a question of what?
So direct proportion.
So direct proportion. Okay. So for 5 minutes, what is it? For 25 minutes, it is traveling 40
14
kilometers.
kilometers.
And if it travels for more hours, obviously it will cover more distance. जितना ज़्यादा time लगेगा उतना ज़्यादा time कवर करेगा. So make the column and find how much distance it will cover in 5 hours. One is in hour, another one is in minute. So convert everything in minutes. Because 25 minutes if you convert it in hours, it will come in fraction. So better you convert the hour into minutes.
14 kilometers.
What hours?
So distance है एक track में वही वाला है. How much distance you will travel? The distance निकालना है. The distance we don't know in the second statement. Okay. And how much time they require? 5 hours. Can we write 5 there? No. Yeah. First one you are writing it is the minutes. So second one 5 hours. You are writing minutes and right.
Sir, I got that. Sir, 2 hours 48 minutes.
2 hours 40 minutes decided. Kilometer निकाला है distance.
168 kilometers, sir.
Yes, sir. 168. I was.
Then
So distance and time is there.
yes, sir.
So it will cover 14 kilometers in 25 minutes. And how much distance it will cover in 5 hours? 5 hours you cannot write because it is daily minutes.
Sir, 300
minutes.
So whenever you are making column, make sure that the unit will remain same. Either you can convert this 25 minutes into hours, but it will be little bit difficult.
Yes.
Fraction में आ जाएगा.
Yes.
So better is convert the hours into minutes. It will be easy. So you will get
300 minutes.
So it is direct question, direct proportion. X1 by y1 equal to y2. So 14 by 25 is equal to x by 300. So the
168
168
kilometers.
kilometer. 40 it is there in kilometer.
Yes, sir.
So whatever answer you will get, that is also come in kilometer. And in this one more type of question is there. To cover a particular distance, if we increase the speed, what will happen to time? Time will get increased. So that question is of inverse proportion. So in inverse proportion, let me tell what type of questions are there. So exercise 13.2, that prize money. The prize money get 1 lakh. If 2 winners are there, both will get 50,000. It will get divided. If 4 winners are there, 25,000. So as the number of winners are increasing, the prize money is getting decreased. Inverse proportion. And next one is spokes.
Cycle.
In a cycle, if 2 spokes are there, the angle between them is 180 degrees. Okay, because the 360 degrees fixed.
Yes, sir.
So that we are dividing.
Yes.
If 3 are there, it will become 120.
Yes,
It is
yes.
divided by
Yes.
3. If 4 are there, it will become
90.
90. So as the number of spokes get increased, the angle between these spokes are getting decreased. So next one you are having speeds. The number of speeds are fixed. Okay. If suppose if you are having 100 speeds and 10 students are there, each one will get how much? 10 speeds. If 20 students are there, each one will get 5. Okay. Since the number of speeds are fixed, as you increase the number of students, the speeds obtained by each student will get decreased. It is a question of inverse. And the food one is also inverse question, inverse proportion. Okay. Next one, the job question. A contractor estimates that 3% would cover or could rewire Jasminder house in 4 days. If he uses 4% instead of 3, how long should they take to complete the job? So if we are increasing the number of people, the time taken to complete the job will get decreased. जितना ज़्यादा लोग आएंगे काम करने के लिए उतना कम days होगा. So there also it is a question of inverse. And again, the factory question, like they want to produce some number of this one. So if more machines are there, they will take less days to produce those many items. And the just one you have discussed, the speed and time.
Yes.
So if you go in more speed, the time taken to reach that place will get decreased. And again, the work question is there.
Inserting this also petrol and all.
So this direct and inverse, this also it may come for 6. Down चाहिए हमको. Okay. So in direct and inverse proportion, again you are having only few questions.
Yes. And in
दो
this,
ही एक्सरसाइज है, दोनों एक्सरसाइज या तो 10 बार प्रैक्टिस करके जाओ, ठीक है? Only two questions are two exercises are there, and in each exercise you are having only 7 to 8 questions. Okay, and they are all easy also. By doing one or two questions easily, you can do remaining questions. So I think you may get another 6 or 7 marks from this chapter. Exponents and power also, it is very easy chapter. उसमें भी दो ही exercise है. One is of writing the numbers in standard form. Okay. That writing the numbers in standard form is very easy. आपको बस कितना number shift कर रहा है, that you have to count it. Okay. So that even if you look at one time, it will be understood. Anybody has any doubt? किस को आता है कैसे standard form में लिखना है? Okay. We'll do it, no problem.
yes.
Six 6,000 you want to write it in standard form. If you don't have any point in this number, obviously the point will be where? After number. This point you have to shift up to where you have to shift till you get the number between 1 to 10.
10.
If you shift this point here, it will become 600.0. Still your number is not between 1 to 10. So you shift one more place, it will become 60. Still it is not there. You have to bring till here. Okay. So when you bring till here, what will happen? It will become 6.00 into 10 to the power of how many times you have shifted that point? 3 times. 10 to the power of 3. Some students, what they will do directly, they write 3 here. They will forget to write 10.
10 to the power.
10 to the power of
10 3 times.
3. How many times you are shifted? Suppose if you are having. So how you are going to write this in standard form? Already you are having point here.
Yes.
Don't start with the last digit. Since you are having here.
Yes.
Earlier the point was not there, that's why I taken from the end.
Yes.
So now you are having point here, start shifting this point. One time, still it is not there between
Yes,
1 to 10.
2,
3. When you shift till here, it will become 6.4864. Write the remaining all numbers.
10 to the power of minus 3.
6 into 10.
So why I am shifting? Okay. Why I am shifting
Yes, that
here?
coming from.
The numbers should lie between 1 to 10.
Yes.
Into 10 to the power of
Plus 3.
3.
Yes, sir.
For all positive numbers. For all numbers, not positive, we get only, we are adding only positive numbers. So for all numbers which are greater than 10, the power will be positive. So for all decimal numbers, the power will be negative. Okay. Suppose we are having 0.0003. Now it is a decimal number. Now it is not there between 1 to 10. If you shift one place, still it is not there.
Yes.
2 place, 3 place, still it is 0.3. It is not between 1 to 10. You shift till here. So it will become 3 into 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be minus 4. Why minus 4? It is the decimal number.
Decimal number and after
Okay.
negative.
So only this much is there. And finding the value of x.
That 2 to the power of m.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Exam after 2 months के question.
the power of n.
So first of all, you have to make your LHS and RHS same. The bases you have to make it same. So in case of multiplication, what you have to do? We have to add the powers. Multiplication is there, you have to add the powers. You will get 2 to the power of n plus 5 is equal to 2 to the power of 11. So now we have made your bases same. When bases are same, we can equate the powers. So n plus 5 is equal to 11. Some people they take 2. Not 2, you have to take the power only. So then m is equal to 11 minus 5 will get 6. Okay. Anything to the power of 0, its value will be 1.
1 plus 1 plus 1.
Find its value.
Sir, the answer is easy.
Answer is
One.
1. You don't have to do it. जो भी आएगा इसके बाद पावर क्या है 0 है. So let us say that you got 10 here, its power is 0. Its value is 1. So whatever will be inside, its value will be 1 because the power is 0 there. If you want, you can solve it and you can find otherwise directly. You can
But
write
yeah,
one.
we have to show.
No, if it is 1 mass, then you write direct answer, not no need to solve.
One only.
Okay, like if it is there in MCQ, you don't have to solve it. And if it is there in fill in the blanks, you write directly. True or false में तो कुछ करना नहीं है, बस true or false लिखना है. And if it is in 2 marks questions, then you have to show the calculations.
We have to make a power positive.
टाइम हो गया नहीं हो गया. Make the power positive. When if you want to make the power positive, what you have to do? Reciprocal. So whenever your power are negative, first you make them positive by taking the reciprocal. Okay. So how much you will get? 1 by 2 to the power of minus 2 is there. It will be 2 to the power of 2 divided by 1. You don't have to write that. Okay. Plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 2 whole to the power of minus 1. This minus 1 you don't change. But you simplify inside the bracket. Then you change the sign. So you get 4 plus 8 plus 9 whole to the power of minus 1. You get 21 whole to the power of minus 1. Now power is negative. How to make it positive? So 1 by 21 to the power of 1 minus 1 will become plus 1. So 1 by 21. 21 to the power of 1 is 21 only. So likewise you are having few questions of this type. So go through this. So you are having only how many questions in the chapter? 7. 2 exercises are there. 7 in exercise 12.1 and 12.2 you don't have to go through that because that writing is standard form is there. Just now we are done. It is very simple. So उसमें भी एक ही exercise है. अगर एक ही exercise कर लिया तो you will get 5 to 7 marks. हाँ. And all the questions are easy. Practice well, and if you are done your paper early, check your paper. Don't sit simply. Mensuration, okay, if you want, those who are having any difficulties, you can leave the chapter, but still you practice the basic questions. Small, who told not coming? For those who are having difficulty here, those who are not able to get passing marks also, if you want, you can leave that chapter. उस chapter का अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो ठीक है, छोड़ दो, कोई problem नहीं. But wherever you are having easy chapters, so practice them. And here also you are having a direct questions. So remember all the formulas. If you know the formulas, directly you can do the question. Okay. Direct knowledge will come because this time offline I also made type a little bit easy. क्योंकि ऑनलाइन में आंसर नहीं मिलेगा ना इस बार.
User leaders
No, बहुत लोगों को नहीं मिलेगा जिसने ऑनलाइन कर रहा था.
the profit and loss that one.
Profit and loss also you are having a direct question. Profit and loss also
That compound interest and
compound interest will come.
method.
So compound in comparing quantities again it is a very easy chapter.
That
So finding the selling price that you read it. Okay.
if gain and profit,
If gain is there, loss
100 plus loss.
formulas, but that time it will be removed.
Ulta करते हैं.
Now they can write it. Okay, not next time. Okay.
Int.
This is yours. किसका था? चलो ठीक है, thank you. But still that mensuration and comparing quantities, it is easy. कम से कम formulas देख के जाओ, you can solve the questions easily.
Then we distribute them properly.
And those are, huh?
Volume 5 to 10 only.
See, all the chapters you will get almost equally. You will get it. Sub chapter में equally दिया हूँ. Or else wait, let me tell you how much will be. 7 are there, no? 5 to 7 is there. But don't talk. Those that are attending online, just wait a minute. No need to talk. I will tell you how much marks will come each chapter. The complete blueprint I'll give, right? Okay. If you want, you can note down. This is the pattern.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
True and false.
True or false?
आप मार
2 marks का क्वेश्चन और 3 marks का क्वेश्चन.
सर उस दिन भी टेस्ट नहीं करेंगे.
हाँ क्या टेस्ट?
और दैट डे
सर अभी चेक करेंगे क्या हमने चीटिंग मीटिंग की होगी.
और